Thank you for calling Ron RYG Company. My name is Aaron. How can I assist you today? I can totally sense the importance of your concern. I'll go ahead and check what options we can give you. Thank you so much for your time. Hi vlogger dears, mga kaibigan at mga kapuso. Today, we'll talk about the myths and misconceptions about the call center industry. This is something that is already long overdue for me to discuss. I plan to collaborate with my colleagues in the industry, but still I wasn't able to do it. So now I'm doing it all alone, and it's a first-hand experience as a former call center agent. So stay tuned, kindly like, share, and subscribe. Three myths. First, call center is a no-brainer job. I totally disagree. First, one must possess some communication skills, like listening, and then you empathize. Empathy is a term that is repetitive in the call center industry. So you must practice some empathy when you're dealing with your customers. And also right choices of words when you respond to the customers. So these things alone, it's not for no-brainer. That meaning it requires you intelligence and being smart when dealing with these things. In addition, there are tools, programs that you need them to check every now and then when you're dealing with customers. Like it can be an internet browser file, or it can be Excel file for a call center line of business or job. I could tell it's minimum of 4 and above number of tools. So you need to multitask where you're listening and also you're empathizing and you're responding appropriately to your customers. While doing those, you also need hands that can browse those program tools, plus add the lagging, the freezing, or if your computer is acting up. So these things you need to do simultaneously. So it's a no-brainer job. Call center, it's totally a rumor. Your balance as of this date is $49, and you have an option either to enroll your auto debit, or you can pay at any nearest convenience store. I wish to share to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, please. I hear you. It's a valid concern. And I wish to share to you that the warranty of your product is up until... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. The warranty, it is still under warranty. However, return, you regret isn't an option anymore. But since you're able to raise this during the warranty period, then we can always document this, and if for instance the repair will take longer time and it'll already exceed your warranty period, we can always look for considerations. Next, it is an industry of immorality, like secret affairs, vices, being alcoholic, smoking a lot. It became a trend. However, it's just like call center industry is just microscope about these things, but the same things happen in different work industries as well, and it will still depend on you, like if you will be influenced by the peer pressure, or if you didn't discover yet your true self, and you will resort into these vices and secret affairs, and alcoholism or smoking a lot. It will still depend on you. Nothing's wrong with occasional drinking and smoking, just do it moderately. In terms of secret affairs, you're adult enough to know what is wrong and right. So there is no industry that can avoid you engaging with these affairs. It's only you who can choose the right thing to do. So immoral industry, call center, that's totally not true. The third myth: it's easy to pass in the call center. That's really a rumor and misleading. As a former call center recruitment interviewer, you don't need them to be grammatically perfect, but they need you to prepare, to respond to the questions genuinely, and no memorization. Memorization will definitely not work. You may pass the final interview, perhaps you can pass the training, but in your 6 months probationary, while you're already actually working, well, good luck to your customer satisfaction survey, the total number of hours of your total calls, and also your quality evaluations. These are matrices that a call center agent needs to pass to be endorsed to better position in the company or to be regularized. So it's easy to pass, not true. Thank you for calling Ron RYG of company. You wish to speak to a supervisor? Okay. I'll look for options for you. I need to document as well what is the concern that you wish him to discuss with the supervisor. I see. You'll just discuss it further with the supervisor. We're unable to guarantee an availability of a supervisor this time, but I will still look for other option for you to speak to one of our supervisors. I'll just place this call on hold for a minute or two, and I'll be right back, okay? Thank you so much for patiently waiting. I needed to request a supervisory callback. As of the moment, rest assured that the supervisor will contact you, will prioritize in reaching out to you within 30 minutes to an hour. Thank you so much for your understanding on this. Would there be anything else for now? Thank you so much for your time today. Given these facts, we'll clarify the misconceptions about working in the call center industry. First, it's a dead-end job. How could it be dead-end? if it requires a lot of skills, and if these skills are the same skills required when you're gonna work in different industries, like communication skills, empathy, multitasking, working not just hard but working smart. These are the same skills that will be required if you're gonna work in banks, in offices, in school, and even sales, and dealing with other people's needs. These are the same qualities that you must possess if you're gonna go to call center, including sales, because there's also selling. We all know that they are getting high commission in sales and call center line of jobs. Another misconception is it's an unstable job. Well, let's define stability. It will always depend on the person's lifestyle and also how he saves and how he spends. If you project simplicity, like just satisfying your personal needs, like paying for bills, having food, shelter, and clothing, sharing some of your families, and the needy, the less fortunate. And if you save like regularly and then you spend wisely, then you're in a good situation. Whereas if you're projecting a life of extravagance and you're spending more than what you earn, and so you don't have like a chance to save, then that's when we can say that you're not stable. So then it will really depend. It truly depends on the person's way of living. Another misconception is it's an unhealthy job. Again, it also depends on the person's lifestyle. Given that you're required to work graveyard or during nighttime because it's morning in your customer's time zone, then during the weekends, you can still maintain a normal body clock, like you can adjust your sleep time. Or if you're having challenge, you're unable to do so, still you can sleep like at least in 6 hours to 8 hours, luxury of sleep 9 to 12 hours. You can still do that during the weekends. But if you're also like spending your weekends not wisely, you're lacking of sleep, you're not eating healthy, that's when you can say that you're unhealthy. It's not because of your line of job. If you're irresponsible and you're not being mindful when you're having relationship, and if you're really not taking care of yourself, then that's when you can get different like illnesses, or you can get sick. It's not the industry that will define your being healthy or being sick, but it's you, the choices that you pick in life. So there, myths and misconceptions decoded. Thanks so much for tuning in. For more questions, you can comment down below. And for my future vlogs, you can like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please click the notification bell button so you know my videos coming very soon. Thanks so much for your time, and stay home still, stay safe. You have a good one. Take care always, Vlogger Dude.